What's up, guys? Today is day, we're at 89 of the 100 Days of LeetCode. So we got 11 days left, and it's reverse vowels in a string. It's an easy problem. It's problem number 345. Let's do it. So we're given a string S, and we want to reverse only all the vowels in the string and return it. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. They can appear in both cases. So in example 1, we have S equals hello, and we want to return holly. LeetCode, we want to return leot seed, right? Because we just take the positions of the E, swap it with the first E, position of the O, swap it with the second E, and then we're done. And that's how we get leot seed, all right? So let's do it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a function to check whether or not a certain character is a vowel. So we're just going to say is vowel. Now we need to check for both cases because of course this sentence says they can appear in both cases. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to say C is equal C dot upper. You can do C is equal to C dot lower. You could, in this upcoming match statement, just put everything, but I'm just going to convert it to upper, and that's just going to make things easier. Now we're going to use a match block, and basically that's like switch in other languages. So it's basically kind of like an if-else statement without having to write if-else or elif in Python all the time. So we're just going to say match C. Now case A, return true. Case E, return true. Case I, return true. Case O, return true. Case U, return true. So if our character is one of those letters, then it's a vowel. That's pretty straightforward. If it's none of those characters, we're going to return false. All right, so there we are. Now we're going to convert the string to a list. Okay, so we're just going to say word is equal to list of S. And then we're going to initialize 2 pointers. Oops, excuse me, low equals 0 and high is equal to the length of word minus S. So now essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to have 2 pointers. We're going to advance them each to the closest vowel from each side, and then we're just going to swap. All right, so it's just going to be an easy 2-pointer solution. So we have our low, we advance low forward up until we find our closest vowel. We have our high, we decrement our high until we find our nearest vowel, and we swap the 2 vowels, and then we keep going. So this is all going to be inside a larger loop, and it's just going to be, well, low is equal to high, right? Because if our pointers cross, then we don't need to keep doing, our iterating. So while low is equal to high, what we're going to do is we're going to say while not, I'm just going to put in parentheses just to make it easier. While not is vowel word low, and low is less than high. The reason why I'm saying low is less than high is because we don't want to keep our iteration if we cross over, right? If we cross over, we can just exit out of this loop. So, we're going to increment low. Okay, so while we're not on a vowel and our low is still less than our high, we're going to increment our low, and we're going to look for a vowel at the next value of low. Then we're going to say while not is vowel word high, and high is greater than low. Okay, so the same kind of logic, just in reverse. We're going to decrement our high. Okay, so while we don't have a vowel and our high is still greater than our low value, we're going to decrement our high. Okay, so that's that. Now what we need to do is we need to essentially just swap the values. So what we can do is we can say word high, word low equals word low, word high. And then once we're down here, we do still have to increment our low and our high. Okay. All right, because if we don't, we can run into an infinite loop, and that would basically happen if we are If we don't do this and we find a situation where we're not on a vowel for both of them, we're just going to keep going through this loop. So that would be an infinite loop. All right, and we don't want that. And then we can just join our list. Okay, and that will be that. -1, not -s. All right, so there you go. That's how you solve that problem. That was day 89 of the 100 Days of LeetCode. If you like that, please like, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care.